You're looking for the bits I've missed now, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
You know I hadn't missed that bit.
No.
I was just waiting to the end. Right guys, welcome back to the channel. First job of the day, got some spraying to do. Right, so thanks for joining me again. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. And don't forget guys, if you do like today's video, please be sure to give it a massive thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and tap the little bell as well to get notified when I upload a new video. Ray's getting the combine header out by the looks of it. Right, so after spraying some Roundup, some glyphosate on a few acres that will be drilled soon, hopefully with some beans. We're actually still waiting for the seed to arrive. I think because of the late harvest this year, the seed processing has been delayed a little bit. But yeah, the idea is to spray off the blackgrass, get a good kill on that before we drill some beans. So yeah, get this sprayed off this morning. If you guys remember from a previous video about a month or so ago, I came into this field with our old Bumford Dynadrive, which is a little bit like a power harrow, except it's not PTO driven, it's land driven. And what it did is it created a bit of a tilth to encourage some blackgrass to pop through. And if you look here, you can see that it's pretty much greened up across the whole field. So we'll get this sprayed off now, ready for drilling. I'm hoping I can get this drilled a bit later on this week if the seed turns up, as next week the weather is going to change. It's going to turn a bit wet. So yeah, the Dynadrive did a pretty good job. That was Dad's idea to get that out. Hadn't used that bit of kit for a long time, and we ended up using it a bit more in the early autumn with all the field work. But yeah, for those of you who didn't see that video, I will put a link somewhere up here so you can go and check that one out. But yeah, beans. We haven't actually grown beans on the farm for quite a while, and the idea here is we're only drilling a few acres with the intention of growing it for seed stock for next year, so we can put a few more in as a break crop between wheat. I put my hats on this morning. It's actually pretty cold, but sitting in here with the sun glaring through the windows, getting a bit warm. The weather has turned colder, and like I said, next week I think it's going to turn wetter. Oh, have I got a nozzle blocked? No, I don't think so. I thought I had a blocked nozzle, but I think it was the sunlight made it a little bit awkward to see. I think we're all good. I did check all my nozzles the other day. Gotta make sure your nozzles are all right. Right, so Ray has been blowing down the combine header this morning, and the plan now is to get it on and oil it up, ready to put it away for the winter. And this is our special concoction. This is gear oil mixed with grease. So we're going to slather some of that on the bed as a bit of a rust proofing, and then it can be put away for the winter.
Getting on.
Not too bad.
Getting right into those teeth.
Right in there. This new bit you've mixed up for me is a bit sloppy.
Sorry.
Right, so I've got a trailer full of chaff and bits from the garden, so I'm going over to farm 2, hashtag farm 2 to tip this on the fire over there. So yeah, nice little trip out in the TM, which is always good. Squeaky seat, I know. I will fix it. I really will. At some point. Right, Crawford Farms Track Challenge. Accepted, mate. Seems like a good challenge to test my reversing skills, my tractor and trailer reversing skills. I might even get Dad to have a go as well, and even Ray if he's up for it. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, go and check out Crawford Farms on YouTube. In fact, I'll put a link in the description below. Go and find the channel, hit that subscribe button and thank me later. Cracking channel. And yeah, a challenge has been set and it has been accepted. It'll probably be next week when I get round to doing it, but should be a good laugh, and hopefully we do a bit better than we did with the Funky Farmers Bale-Off Challenge. Me and Dad, we didn't do too well. I don't even want to think about it. I don't know what it is about this junction. Always end up waiting. Alright, there we go. At last. Right, so the other day I was looking through some stuff and I came across some video footage of us harvesting some wheat back in 2011 with our Claas Lexion 480. It was just video, no audio. So what I thought I'd do is end this video with some of those clips for you guys to have a look at now. I'm hoping I can find some more because it really isn't that much, but I know somewhere I've got a lot more footage of stuff from sort of 8, 9, 10 years ago. So fingers crossed I can find those and show you guys. But yeah, I thought for those of you who watch my videos right through to the end, you can have a little bit of bonus footage. So yeah, this is us combining wheat with the Claas Lexion 480 10 years ago, and if you look closely you might even see our Case Magnum 7230 that we used to run. See, we did have something red once on the farm, and you might see a John Deere as well. This is the John Deere that we had before our 8270, and if you can tell me which model it is, then 10 points. So yeah, thanks for watching today, guys. As always, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you all in the next one. See you later.